Welcome in and welcome back. We're here again with Edith Finch, and we just looked around this room, the fort room, and got to hear a lovely story, horrifying story about how one of the brothers decided to fly, and he flew, and he never ate another mushroom, so I guess winning.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Especially since you seem to be either a bit on the heavy side or pregnant. Where are we now? Oh, we're in
Growing up,
this room.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Well, that's what I thought of her as well. Eek. Oh, another note by Milton. Barbara.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Trying her hardest, Barb Street. Yeah, just living out her life in memory of one good moment. Oh, I could see why she was a child star. I'm surprised she wasn't an adult star. Dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
The surprising ending.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
I want to get some of those patches.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Don't be like that.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Oh.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter.
Aww.
Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
God, there.
Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
I knew there was
Thanks,
something more to that.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
I liked Rick.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Oh no.
She reached for the music box.
Why did you put the key back? I mean, it makes sense.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Except for the music box, so the house was not silent. I could see the next page. Oh. It's me going downstairs. Who's on crutches?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh no. I mean, there's blood down here, but that could have been from the father. I'm imagining the worst. What's the worst? The worst is I walk through a box. Ah! Oh no! I can't walk through here. Can I knock over these cans? I can. Rick! Rick! Where are you? Rick, honey. Ah! Ah! Oh. For a second, I saw the blood, and I'm like, well, that's obviously from the father. But then I was like, I didn't see the wood until the last second.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Well, I thought you said they were hoodlums. Ow, so here's where that happened. Why is that glowing with blood? Oh, look, good place to work out. I wish I had one of these. And how did we hear that downstairs? Maybe we didn't? I can't see with that still on. For a second, I thought that was a Dalek. Well, this music is
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
probably because Rick is still in there.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Rick?
Oh no.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your
I was the
scream.
only one that jumped
Well,
there.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him.
Ow, his crutch.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on
Oh,
up
no.
there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Again. Oh, actually the house is looking pretty nice. I dig that. Oh, so this closes. Very different feel in this house. Not so many books. I mean, there's still a lot of books, but not quite so many. And we didn't even put the key back this time. We're gonna lose that key for sure. Good old skeleton. Oh, okay, so it's blocking us off. Which room was Walter's? Come now, I'm trying to help you. There's no reason to be throwing things. Where did you sleep, Walter? Was it in here? Yes.
Walter, are you there?
Walter, why are you hiding?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
That seems suspicious.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless.
Ah.
He was quite smashing.
Like, good looking? Honestly?
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Oh.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, yes, there is. I'll just go through here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh. Who is... Why did we not close that behind us? Okay. Are we going to... Oh, are we going to go out the other door?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Oh, I can move. There we go. Take that, Hookman.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
What? How's the story not over yet? Well, oh, okay. I guess we don't know where Walter is. Then we're supposed to be watching out for him. Why is there a skeleton up at that area? Recycling assets. For shame. He's not gonna be here by the time we get here. I could have told you that.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his
What?
breathing, but all she heard was...
Trick-or-treaters? This is so many twists. I don't know where this is going.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Oh no.
At the door,
Don't open it.
she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Aww.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself.
I'm sure that's exactly how it went.
I hear Barbara was magnificent.
Indeed.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Oh.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Walter.
He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
I'm sure.
As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Now let's hear how much of this is actually real. That's gruesome. That's super gruesome. Oh, and she's holding the crutch in that painting.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
She is. I'll remember that one for a while. I remember the Hook stories used to be super popular in the 90s. They've kind of had a falling off. They were sitting in the car, and then they heard a rattling, and then they drove away, and then when they got out of the car, there was a hook on the handle of the door. Ooh. Happy birthday, Barbara. This is so old it's not even funny. Okay, and she had music and records. Yeah, she definitely came from a certain era. Oh, and I guess she had a job. That was good. Oh, and she was ironing her clothing. That's a good iron that just got left in this bedroom. It's such a bizarre way, like, I get grief is a real deal, but it's such a bizarre way of dealing with things. Just seal off the room exactly as it was.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep. How poor is the security in this house that people could just get in however they want? Ow! I'm all the way back here. I didn't see this. Was this always...
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
That's all? Can I look in here again? Classic. That Barbara.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Very true. Very true. Just making sure nothing new has popped up to comment on.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
They're trying to push me to go downstairs. Well, I don't know if I want to go downstairs. Let's try going upstairs first.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
So did the mom stay behind? Or did the mom go with you? Well, I guess we're going downstairs. Down we go. This is so slow. Oh, they had one of those chairs for people who are wheelchair bound or mobility troubled to go up and down with, like in the movie Up. So cool. Classic scene.
Maybe I should go check out that music box down by the basement.
Maybe you should. Leave me to my salmon.
If I keep winding the music box, maybe a key will pop out like it did in the comic
I
book.
see what you're trying to do. I guess we'll wind it. And wind it. And wind it. Could I have found this earlier? That's the key. How is it that a comic book person knew more about your house than you did? Even enough to draw it correctly. I wonder if the punching bag is still down here. We don't even have a crutch. Ah, yes, the other half of the house. Couldn't really see it then. Someone must have cleaned up after I made that big mess.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I hope you got one before coming here. If you're pregnant like we think, then it's probably best not to be getting yourself injured. Like, shouldn't you be watching out?
I saw Edie sneak down to the
Very
basement
good.
once, carrying packages.
Packages? Ooh, do we think our brother's hidden down here?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Ah, the fridge.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Wow. Wait, and there's a generator going. What were they hiding? The what?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had
The
gone.
mole man.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Well, this...
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
This is one way to do food storage.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
First aid kit? Oh, Walter became the mole man. At least he was still exercising. This is a lot of people 2020. Small area to live in. Wait, we opened it and immediately turned away? Why don't you want to look at the pretty, pretty design? The outdoors, the great outdoors. Gotta enjoy it. Ah, Walter. I dig the look. Peaches.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Wow.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
And yet you kept going.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Gotta have routine. Gotta have peaches.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
True that. Peaches for days.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
What
Almost friendly.
monster was there? And why were you just okay with it? Or were you
And then one day, everything just
2005?
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Still have your radio, I see. All these years later.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Have you been
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
You've been waiting 30 years down here? Greetings from Brazil, Russia, India, London, more? Wow, you really had a whole scheme going on. I have to leave while I still can. So let me get this right. Have you been hiding down here this whole time from the monster that killed, like, the Hookman monster? Or are we talking about the one that, or are we talking about the one that Molly became? Or a totally separate monster? There's so many monsters in this story. It's hard to keep track, and it's been keeping you here, causing issues and earthquakes, but now it's randomly gone after 30 years? Oh, even deeper. Tomatoes.
I know it's out there somewhere.
And we're just going for it? Should we not grab a weapon of some kind?
Whatever killed Barbara
That one.
and Molly
And Molly?
and Calvin.
And Calvin? Ah, good.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
That's right. Be free, man. You could do it. You could do it. Oh. So we escaped. The mole man escaped. I just wanted to peek back here, but I guess we might as well just walk forward and greet the monster. So I don't think we have I can't see myself. I don't think we have a weapon. What I thought was him being wise and getting a weapon was actually him just
Whatever's out there,
breaking a hole.
I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Poor guy.
I don't mind if I only have a year left,
Very specific.
or a month,
Less.
or a single week.
Oh,
I'd be happy with one new day.
one new day.
I can already imagine the sun on my
It was a
Walter died when I
train,
was 6.
wasn't it?
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Was it a train the whole time? Like maybe the train wasn't working for like a week and down for maintenance? And
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
I mean, I'm just baffled, I guess. And just, he didn't even get a new hour. It was the same day until it wasn't. This family, my goodness. Down we go.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Well, instead you moved away, which seemed like a good choice.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
True, true. I forgot to look over here.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
So this must have been his trash pile. I'm surprised there's not more trash, honestly, with all the peaches he was eating. Before we continue any further, we're gonna have to leave that off there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the story. Hope you're enjoying how weird it is. Like, I've been very surprised and very impressed by it. And I hope to see you for the next part quite soon. Till then, bye!